the Franniversary. We have finals coming after the first 3, but the first 3 workouts, this will be number 3. We're not doing Franniversary this year because we did it so many times last year, but we're doing something like it. It's going to be 45 thrusters. In the heavyweight division, the thrusters are going to be at 115 pounds for men, 75 for ladies. And then in the intercontinental division, it'll be at 95, 65. The thruster is a thruster if you've been doing CrossFit. Front squat and then overhead. And then you're going to do those 45 thrusters. And then in the heavyweight division, you're going to do 45 chest to bar pull-ups in a row. And if you're in the intercontinental division, you're going to do a ground to overhead or a dumbbell snatch like we see at regionals the last couple of years. So for the thruster, all we want to see is you get in that good front rack position, and then you're going to do a front squat, and then just drive that bar overhead. If Allison will hold at the top, you got everything lined up, full extension, shoulders open, hips open, knees open, and then she can go back and maybe do 2 more thrusters. Down, 1 more thruster. Good, so she just knocked out 3 beautiful thrusters. You can put it down. If you're going to switch out the bar, you can really switch it out any way you want, but you got to clap hands, and then I can pick that bar up, and I can start doing my thrusters, and then we're knocking out our 45. If you can somehow figure out a way that you don't have to put the bar on the ground, then that's cool, but you got to make sure you tag out every single time, and that's how we're going to count your 45 thrusters. I don't want to do, Allison, if I want to do bad thrusters, I don't want to do bad thrusters. I don't want to do any more thrusters than I have to do. So if you go get full extension, your thrusters don't count, right? So for chest to bar pull-ups, again, it's pretty simple. You hit the bottom of that chest to bar position. Allison's going to chalk up her hands, and we just want to make sure your chest touches. That's the things we're going to be looking for. Full extension at the bottom. Boom, good, beautiful chest to bar pull-ups. You go ahead and relax. Again, when you transition from the thrusters, you got to tag your partner in to the pull-ups, and when it's my turn to go, I can then start doing my chest to bar pull-ups. But if it's my partner's turn, I got to tag her back in, and then she can go. So that's 45 thrusters into 45 chest to bar pull-ups, and then your time goes. Finn's asking a question. Yes.
Okay. So, let's say I'm something distinctively close to Jack. Could you do butterfly pull-ups?
You can do butterfly pull-ups. You can do any kind of pull-up you want to do as long as you're hanging from the bar and you touch your chest to the bar.
Okay.
So we'll accept butterflies. We'll accept mixed grip. Anything you want. But a young 10-year-old kid asking about if butterfly pull-ups are authorized, that's a great question.
Also, I think you should call the tagging out the fists, the slap of awesomeness to make it cooler.
The slap of awesomeness?
Slap of awesomeness.
You slap your partner in with the slap of awesomeness.
Yep, slap of awesomeness.
Maybe we'll call it that. For the ground to overhead, or the snatch, the dumbbell snatch, just like at regionals for the intercontinental division, we're going to want to see an alternating dumbbell snatch, okay? So anywhere you want to grab that dumbbell off the ground, that's fine. And then we just want to jump that dumbbell over to a good overhead position, just like we look for on the snatch, on the thruster, where everything's going to be open. The thing is here, the rep won't count. Go ahead and do 1. The rep doesn't count. She achieved full extension, but the rep's not going to count until you put the dumbbell back on the ground. So go ahead and jump that dumbbell up. Good. She's going to bring it back down. As long as it touches, we don't really care which hand does the touching, but it's got to touch the ground. And then she's banging out good reps. You can bring it down any way you want, but you just got to bring it down in control. You can't be dropping the dumbbell. You can drop our barbells, but the dumbbells are going to go all over the place. We don't want to dropping that dumbbell. And then again, it's only 45. It's an uneven number, so one arm might get more buff than the other. But I'm sure after the workout, if you want to even it out and do another dumbbell snatch to make sure your other arm gets just as buff as your one arm, that'll be fine. Just some points of performance. You can touch your body, anything you need to do to get it overhead. It's a light dumbbell. So if you want to put your hand on your leg to blast off, are you doing that? Yeah, so she's got that hand contact. That's fine. We'll allow that. Again, it's just not going to count until that weight touches the ground. And judges are just going to be checking you reach full extension, and they'll count that number when that dumbbell hits the ground. So 45 thrusters for men, or 45 thrusters for the heavyweight division, into 45 chest to bar pull-ups. For the intercontinental division, it's going to be 45 thrusters into 45 dumbbell one-arm snatches, alternating the whole way. And that'll be the workout 3 from the Franniversary. There will be a 6-minute cap on that workout. So hopefully it'll be fast and furious. I think we'll see some much faster times. Again, if you leave any reps on the table, so if you don't finish and you've got, say, 5 reps left over, each rep will count as a second. So your time will be 6:05. And that's workout 3 of the Franniversary. So some heavy thrusters, some chest bar pull-ups, or some one-arm snatches, and you're gonna have fun. All right.
Slap of fury.
Slap of fury.
There we go.